Alright, so today I wanted to show you my guitar that I bought off AliExpress lately. This is a headless guitar, my first headless actually. This is why I bought it in the first place, because I never really liked headless guitars before, but I've been considering trying one because I have severe back problems, and switching to a lighter and more comfortable instrument would be very much favorable for me. So not wanting to invest too much money in a new instrument or buying a used one, which then I probably couldn't resale if I didn't like it, I decided to go with a new one, but a cheaper one. So I found this on AliExpress. It was like $200 maybe, something like that. I'll check the price and calculate it for you on the screen, if you like. So this is apparently called V-Glorify, if you can see this logo here. Yeah, V-Glorify. But actually, this logo was not present on the photos in the shop, so it was like a surprise to me. I mean, I knew that there would be some logo, but it doesn't matter anyway. The letters come off. You can peel them off with your fingernails. Actually, I already did that with the dot over an I somewhere here. So I think I will be taking, see, it comes off. I will be taking that off entirely to just, get rid of this. It's just a sticker. Yeah, see? It came off pretty nicely from here. So I will be taking that off anyway. These guitars I've seen going under various names. The most, so to speak, notorious one was Grote, probably. I've seen some people reviewing Grote guitars on YouTube as well, in the same shape as this one. I also saw a guitar sold by Gear for Music web store, which have their own brand. And they have the exact same shape, just different specs, and actually even cheaper than this one. I think if I had seen that one before, I would have gone with the Gear for Music one, because I've shopped with them before, and this one was kind of a gamble. Yeah, to the point that even the guitar itself is different than what I've seen in the pictures. I will show you on the screen, hopefully, how it looked on AliExpress. So the instrument I was looking at had like dark fretboard, like a dark rosewood, or I don't know, ebony, probably not ebony, but something like that. And with the truss rod screw available from here, like you get with the Music Man, I think, or like Wolfgang guitars, like the EVHs, something like that. You know what I mean. So when this came out of the box, by the way, it was very well packed. Actually, I have to say that it was enclosed with a tightly fit styrofoam. So it survived like going from China to Europe in a container, probably by sea, I guess, and it was very much intact. It was very well packed, although it took some time to get to me, like over a month, I guess. Anyway, to the point, the fretboard was different. So I was surprised that it has a light fretboard instead of dark one. Um, I was a little bit disappointed at first, but then I thought maybe all right, let's go with this one. Let's see how it works out. Other than that, it also had some minor painting issues. Like, I don't know if you can see here, if it translates to the camera. Like this little part of the binding here is a little bit lighter, and it's not a lighting reflex. It's just the wood. There are some other things like that. Yeah, on the other horn as well. Here, if you can see. Yeah, well, I must say it's barely visible actually. But of course, since you buy a new instrument from the factory, you always look at it, with a magnifying glass and try to find all the little, imperfections. Yeah, like here as well. The binding is not uniform. It's not like, it's a little bit lighter here. Yeah, here you can see that the hole made for the input jack is like, or output jack actually, is like not even here, and it has like some more minor things. I've just noticed another example of the very edge of the fretboard is not finished too nice. If you can see, like, the wood is a little scratchy here, rough, but that's fine. What actually surprised me as well was that the back of the neck is raw. It's raw wood. It's like not treated at all with any stain, any lacquer, anything. It's like, so I think I might like to cover it with some stain or something like that to really, conserve it a little bit, so it's protected from the humidity and etc. Oh yeah, and here you can see these two like scratches here. These are in the wood. Yeah. So I wrote to the manufacturer through AliExpress messages. They replied pretty quickly, and they agreed to, they asked if I wanted to send it back, but I didn't want to because I already paid customs in Europe. It was like, I don't know, 10% probably, or maybe a little less. I will, calculate that and give you the value on the screen as well. So I think it would be too much of a hassle to return this and then wait another, first wait 1 month or more for it to go back, and then 1 or 2 months to get a new one. So I decided to keep it, but they gave me a discount. I mean, they returned some, fraction of the price to my PayPal account, so that was nice from their side. So all in all, I'm happy. Yeah, now, so let's go to the things I'm happy about. Actually, I'm happy that it came in one piece from China. It's made pretty well. I mean, you can tell it is a cheap instrument, like looking at it closely. But I bought it cheap, so what did I expect, right? But it's decent. It's decent. It looks pretty cool. I mean, the top here, I don't know if it's a poplar burl or something, looks very nice. I remember seeing this kind of finish on an Ibanez many years ago for the first time, and it was like 5 times the price of this one. So yeah. So it's very very comfortable. It's very light. I will weigh it and give you the exact numbers here as well. It's very comfortable. It looks very nice for like a headless guitar, because if you look at it like that, it looks like a regular Super Strat guitar. It doesn't really, you know, take away too much, other than this part here. But if you have it on your body playing, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't look too flashy. It doesn't draw attention, right, to this part missing here. Only when you look at you expect a headstock here and it's not there. So yeah. So yeah, it is comfortable. Plays nice. The action is pretty low. I haven't messed with the bridge yet. I will have to, because I haven't changed the strings yet. These are the factory strings, which are pretty much dead by now. I will be tuning it lower than standard, so anyway I will have to switch the strings to like thicker set. So I will be messing with this bridge here. So more details to follow, hopefully. What I like very much is the fretwork. I mean, the frets, if you look at this, look, the fret ends just before the edge of the fretboard, actually. You don't see this on many like guitars, and certainly not cheap guitars. And the fret edges are rounded very nicely here, so nothing sticks out, nothing is, you know, is damaging your hand as you play. It's very smooth, very nice. I think it's the best, actually the best fret edges of all my guitars I have. And I've seen many more expensive guitars with worse things, you know, going on with the fret edges. Only the first, like, oh, not the first, the 0 fret here is different, because it's like just a regular bar, and it goes to pretty much to the edge, and these, yeah, these edges are not filed, so I will have to file them down a little bit, because they tend to, yeah, to catch my skin sometimes. So yeah. But other than this, the frets are pristine, very nice. There is some slight fret buzz here and there. As I said, I haven't messed with the bridge yet. I will have this set up myself, or maybe by a luthier. I will have to change the pickups anyway, because they're not too good. I mean, they're not too bad as well. Not to the point that I've seen other reviewers on YouTube pointing out. They are workable, playable. I will show you this later as well. But they're quite microphonic, so they're prone to, you know, noises. Like if you bump the body, you can pretty much hear it in your amp as well. And and if you take it out to a loud rehearsal or live show, it will probably feedback pretty, you know, soon if you leave them unattended. So yes, that would be it for this one. Next I will show you how it sounds, and then give you some updates on how the project is going with getting the guitar into shape to play on rehearsals with my band. Thanks.